Hey, for the most of you guys that don't know me, my name is Justin Groff. I own a landscape company in Indianapolis. We have 5 crews. We're making it happen, and this is just the beginning. But what you probably didn't know is that I am in real estate a little bit. I do invest in a few properties. They're just single family homes right now, just locally in Indianapolis. Now, these houses in the inner city, they're not the best looking, but that's all right because we do a seller finance or a land contract model, which means we look for someone that wants to buy the house long term, but they do a lot of monthly payments during the time frames and the guidelines that we give them. So basically, we're the bank. Now, this model is super hard to scale because you're looking for individual single family properties. But what might save your time in the long run is doing multifamily or anything that has high volume in units. That could be hotels, beach resorts. I mean, those are kind of the same. Hotels, hospitality, apartments, multifamily, and self-storage facilities. Think about the simplicity of just having one apartment building. Let's just say it's 100 units. Well, you need a property management company. That's probably already in place. And depending on the class of apartment, most likely there's already tenants in there. So basically, you're just buying a business at the end of the day. And so you need to figure out the financials, because the commercial game in real estate is much different from the residential game. The other thing that I see with high volume real estate is you can build a portfolio long term that other institutional buyers can buy, like Blackstone, KKR, all the private equity firms would be interested in buying or acquiring these portfolios. You also gotta think real estate is a people's business game, all right? You gotta have people in a team to make sure your business is scaling. That's the same with any kind of business. It's not just real estate. It's a people's business. And so when I see like single family guys doing rentals or flipping, it's very hard to scale if you're doing it by yourself. My dad's cousin in Fort Wayne has 275 single family properties. Now, these are all in the same city, which is nice. That's good. He controlled his portfolio to make it really condensed, just like how we do with our mowing routes. But he has 2 Amish guys that help kind of manage that whole portfolio around the city that, you know, where all the properties are at. These are all rental housing. So people are renting these houses, these single family houses. Now answer me this, would you rather have 275 single family rental units around Fort Wayne, all scattered around for the most part in different locations, or would you rather have a 275 unit multifamily deal with a property management team in place in that property, taking care of the tenants, taking care of the headaches, taking care of the bull crap that happens within that one property, that one location? I would most definitely go with the multifamily apartment. And yeah, it may be way more priced out than a single family property, but you know what I told you about this business? It's a people's game. These big time multifamily investors that you see online or on Wall Street, whatever, you see them not doing it alone. Even though you might see their name, they're really not doing it alone. They're doing it with a lot of different people. It could be limited partners, it could be equity partners. They're all partners to buy a deal. So really, in order to buy a deal, they're using other people's money, OPM. And if you heard of that term, it is a very great tool to know about if you want to buy something big, long-term, that you might not have the cash for. Another term for OPM, other people's money, is just leverage. And that's the great thing about real estate. There's so many different models that you can raise capital for, or you can do different types of real estate with buying and acquiring or selling or whatever you want to do. There's so many different ways in real estate that you can use to create wealth for yourself. I'm not saying you have to take any of this away from this video for yourself, but like, it's just what I've learned over time, you know, through reading other people and talking with other mentors that are doing big things in real estate. Multifamily and high volume real estate is what they're doing. I also do think in the future, everything will become a renter's market in the real estate industry. Not in just real estate too, but with vehicles, like maybe driving cars. That could all be rental or lease to own. I don't know, but it's definitely heading that direction because these builders or these developers can't even build fast enough for these people that want to buy houses after COVID. They're all behind. And so now they're building a lot of apartments, multifamily, that is allowing more volume of people to stay in those apartments long term. Plus, you got inflation rising and the prices rising of everything over time. That's just how our market and economy works. That then gets people to rent because they can't afford it. They can't afford to buy a house. So they go into a multi-family apartment, and a lot of my generation that's younger that wants to move more would consider just staying in an apartment, because if they wanted to move maybe to Florida from Indiana, they could do that. Or if they want to go back up to Indiana or to New York, maybe somewhere different, they could move a lot more faster than buying a house and staying there with a mortgage. I've just learned over time to read trends and to listen to other people that are already in the business that have major experience. So I'm not saying any of this is correct. I could be totally off and totally wrong, but I do have a strong hunch about this, and I'm pretty confident that this is going to the direction of all renters market, with the prices fluctuating up and up and up and up over time. So we'll see what happens, but I hope you like this video. This is something I don't really talk about in real estate, but I want to a lot more, because just watch, I'm going to be in that game here very, very soon. I'm already in it, but it's very minor and minute to where it's going to be. And my goal long term is to create a private equity firm that's Christ-based for the Lord, and to help many people, you know, with these funds to acquire multifamily real estate, high volume real estate, and also acquire service companies around the world. Because for me, it's all about generational wealth and giving back to my kids that will last for generations and generations, to be a blessing to others and to put Christ in the center of it. Sure, money's not everything, but it can be a tool to surely help a lot of people in this world. Oh yeah, and one thing, because I just got up and forgot what I needed to say. Don't forget to subscribe, like this channel, please. Like the video, not like the channel. Like the video, please subscribe, please comment. I want to see you guys' feedback. I'm really trying my best and doing my best of what I want to post to help you guys, to add value in your life, and we'll catch you guys soon.